Hope everybody doing well out there. Today is Sunday, and um, today is church day. You know, right now I'm just being a guest everywhere I go, um, because of course, I'm not from this end, and I don't know any of the local churches or nothing like that. And I'm gonna find jacket or something else to put on. Um, and it's not necessarily what I'm wearing. I'm just testing the earrings out because I had these made. A lady that on YouTube that does jewelry, Miss Risa. Um, she made these and this bracelet. Pretty, ain't it? Um, but anyway, I was just checking in with everybody today, see how everybody's doing. I hope I do truly believe blessed and highly favored. I know everybody's going through some things, but God has a way of letting us know that we need to step back and watch Him. When He says stand back, when Scripture says stand back and watch the salvation of the Lord, that's what He means. And it's things that God is doing that we don't understand or we don't realize that He's allowing to go into place for a reason and a purpose. And I have to be careful with what I'm saying because, God give you that information, and sometimes it's just for you, and that means for you to go in prayer, and you go in prayer about it, and you get out of His way, because He's ready to send out some more messages and let them know that He's not a dead God. He's a living God, and He's a God of all things, good and evil. He's the only one with the power to lift Leviathan every morning, and He created everything. So what He did let me know is that this year, 2025, pretty much, and I know that in years to come, but God's message is timeless, regardless of what time we're actually in today, or when anybody may see this video years from now. Look at your time and look at what's going on in your life, because God's word is timeless. And when He get ready to do things, it could be something that's still going to have to happen again years from now. So when He say, get out of His way, get out of His way. When He say He ordered the steps of a good man, pay attention to it and know that it's God. Because He's getting ready to do some things that need to be done. And the devil might think he got a little victory going on and he done something, but he's only walked into what God needed him to walk into. Just like when God said He would go and lie to that king. And then the Spirit said, no, I'll go do it, because God is not man that He should lie, nor the Son of Man that He should repent. So know that God is getting ready to do some things in our lives, and He's getting ready to change some things. And don't let yourself get angry. Don't go to bed angry about the decisions and the choices and the things that's going on. Just know that when God tell you don't do something, don't go somewhere, or when you do, be real cautious what you're doing, because some people feel like they're gonna be able to do some things and get away with it, and that may even necessarily mean harmful things, pretty much. But he had told me something, and just when I started saying that, it disappeared. So when that happened, I know that that's something that God don't want me to say. Um, so I'm gonna leave that alone unless he bring it back, because he'll bring it back if he want me to mention it. If he don't, he'll take it and it won't come back until I probably stop the video. you know, and then I know, okay, that was something he didn't want me to say out loud. You know, praise God. So, uh, I hope and pray to everybody praying each and every day, not just on Sunday, not just, uh, singing out this day to get it right, but try to have it right every day, because we human. We human. We made meant to make mistakes, and we have to forgive ourselves for one, and forgive others as well. You know, don't go to bed angry. Give it over to God. You know, but like I said, His word is timeless, and He gonna change some things. He gonna um, a lot of things gonna work in our favor. Cause I tell you, I was one that it seemed like financial was never gonna change. It was like, God always had a way though. He had a way to move me around, change some things in my life, and um, but financially, it was always like I stayed within this, amount. I stayed within, you know, but I got to learn how to be one of them that you got to learn how to invest, and that's what I'm trying to learn how to do now. Because I had to um, get my credit back right. I got to get a lot of stuff um, done so that I can be prepared, and my strengths and weaknesses that I had with this situation has got to be better, um, because when he do get me where I can come back to having my own, um, again, this is something that's going to be passed down for generations, timeless, hopefully. Only thing can make it not timeless is having, uh, you know, things happen to the land itself. Like, what they call them, sinkholes and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Stuff like that can cause, or when the water start moving in and start tearing down more and more sand, and that to start backing that line up, stuff like that. That can take away you being able to pass something down, to a distance, and then they have to do something else, because of course the earth is changing over time, but he brought about a little, I won't say little. He brought about a big change for me. That's a big change. That's a blessing, And now it's for me to go to the next step. I no longer own a home. I got it sold. I didn't get to sell it for a lot because, like I said, I still had a mortgage on my home. So, but he got that debt closed, and that raised my score, my credit. But I still got a few other little things I need to work on, because I want to get up there in them 800s, too. That's gonna be that's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a mine. See that score get up there. You know what I mean? Um, and any little debts and bills that I got on my credit, I need to get that cleared off. I need to get it removed. Um, it's not that much though. It's not. It's just a few things. But the biggest thing is my student loans. So I gotta get to working on that and get that down. Um, and that'll be a joyous moment. I'm telling you, that'll be a very joyous moment. Um, so I got a few things I gotta work on. But like I said, I'm still here. Uh, but we still haven't been able to be on the lease. We haven't even bothered with that because now we've been able to kind of deal with a situation that needed to be dealt with. We gotta wait 30 days to get that cleared out. Like I said, that's something that's gonna be coming off of that person's credit as well, off that person's credit. With them being able to pay that debt, and then we'll be looking for at least a 2-bedroom. And then once we get that 2-bedroom and we'll be on a lease, then I'm able to move more in a positive direction. I'm able to get out and go to the doctor. I'm able to get out and do things, that stress to be no longer there. So then, what else was it I want to say? Not a whole lot today. What was something else I want to say? But I'm no longer on the home. I'm no longer with Gives and Go. But when I do get, like I said, when I get to where I can donate again, I will, because of course I donate to all of them. I donate to St. Jude, the Smile. It's quite a few of them that I donate. I just love it. I do. I love it. And as well as I see a lot of YouTubers that I would like to support. And just purchase stuff. I don't have to mention that I got nothing else, and I may not never show it on camera. I don't know. I may and I may not. But I just love supporting people. I really do, and I know that's why that negativity was there in my life around me, where it could hinder that. And that's what we got to get to, because God is angry at a lot of things that we have chosen to start doing, and that's attacking one another, hindering one another unnecessarily, unnecessary stuff is what I'm trying to say. We letting all kind of things get in our way of supporting one another, because, we've learned in time that you can't be fixed on a job, a career, because it's somebody that's got control over shutting that down, because they close up too. They let go of people. They drop, they downsize, when their production is not there, you know what I mean? And we've also seen, even with the social media, you be doing good and then all of a sudden your page is shut down for some reason. Somebody complain about something you said because they so sensitive they can't handle the truth, that your page is shut down. It's constantly some kind of way for your income to be stopped. You know what I mean? Is some kind of way that any kind of way you trying to bring in the dollar, that somebody got some kind of new rule, or something come along that changed that, and so you can't have all your eggs, as they say, in one basket. People try to invest, things like that. It's all kind of scams you gotta worry about. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be open to God blessing you any way that He can. Don't label it. Learn what you need to learn about it. Before you decide to choose it as a revenue for you, as a way of helping you bring in that income. And another thing is, we got to stop looking at how many family members we have in our home that have income, because Satan got a way that he'll attack them too, because they have an income. So, if you got 5 people or 3 people or 1 person, you like to say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, the same thing for them. I mean, you can't look at it like, oh, it's 5 people in there, that's 5 incomes. No, them 5 people need to have about 4 or 5 different revenues, different ways. Because God is a God that has myriad of ways to bless you. So you just got to be open and knowing that, and let Him bring you your blessings and everything, But it was something else I was going to say that I needed to say. And of course, you know how it is. You start losing your train of thought. Like I said, I'm getting ready to hear the word of God because, um, we need it. We all need it, you know. And I'm going to watch. I don't know if Bishop having service or not at 9 or what, but I'm going to watch Bishop and everything. I can't go there, but I'm going to watch Bishop and then um, if I don't get out and go to one of the local church, because somebody was telling me about one that's not too far, but I don't know. I'm just trying to look up and be pretty, and then it just depends on, transportation and stuff like that, because it's not doing too good right now. So we gotta get that. We need to get it fixed. Um, we need to get our transportation worked on. Uh, yeah, and because it's got a few issues all of a sudden, a little bit before we came, you know, and that was transportation that I told my baby girl to step out on faith to get, because at the time she didn't have a job and she didn't have no income, just income tax that was coming for the end of the year, and she needed transportation, and she needed transportation. I told her to step out on faith, you know. And she went. There was one person that kind of seemed like they would want to be a little more, uh, they want to be a hindrance, in other words. And then the other person that actually was in charge basically told her to take the car, come back the next morning, bring the money. Show you God. And I mean, that just did something in her world to realize how powerful God is. That she really truly understood what I was always saying about stepping out on faith and trusting God to make a way for you when you least expect it, and you know you don't have it, or they are not going to trust you until you actually have what they need, which was the money, But they told her to go ahead and bring the car and come back the next day, and our money was there for her to pay. And she was just amazed, and seeing God's power. And I told her that's why I don't let nobody mess with my faith, because I know where God then brought me from. You know what I mean? So she had that car, and then we had to get it towed to her eventually. When things started to change on this end, that she really needed it. So now she almost close to getting it paid off. Hopefully, by the time y'all see this video, it'll be paid off, and that'll help with her credit as well. You know. And then, like I said, when you get right there paying stuff off, everything want to start messing up. But we really wanted to add to it, so I would have transportation to get around, and she can just qualify for something, something else and new, something new. Not no used, something new, And it's a pretty bag. This is another gift. Yeah, they're pretty. I love purses. I'm a purse and jewelry person. I like all the little knickknacks and stuff that goes along with a woman being beautiful and feeling good about herself. But my big thing is wallets and purses. I love them. I don't know, jewelry. But anyway, that's it. Hopefully that was sending me a message. We're going to see what we're going to get into, but I'm going to listen. Like I said, I got to hear word today. Whether it's in person or whether it's, online, I got to hear it. Because, I got to give God all the glory. Because that devil had me backed up in a corner, and it was, you're going to have to take what we offer. And unfortunately, like I said, that was not nowhere near what I thought I was going to be able to get, because, my back was up in the corner. And I had to go ahead and accept what they were offering as a cash offer to close that debt off. So I'm thankful for, that blessing. And now all I can do is do my best to work and change and turn it into something great, But I still got other things I got going on, like I said. So those things those, doors and windows and passageways that God can bless me and my family um, even more, you know. So y'all pray for me, and I will continue to pray for each and every one of you. I am talking a lot lower this morning because it is early, and we got neighbors or whatever, and we still, like I said, not on the lease. So I have to be careful with that I don't, um, that we don't have no problem with that. Even if I was on the list, I'd still be respectful of neighbors. It's been a long time since I've been in an apartment. And you could use that outside voice inside and say, you know what I'm saying? You could just be yourself. You could, just talk on about your business. And being in an apartment, you got to be careful. You really do. You got to, um, you know, so you don't have no complaints and stuff like that or whatever. But I had time for that foolishness. And I did get out and about the other day when I had to go take care of the business and everything, just get everything closed and finalized. We had to go deal with UPS, and we had to, send the stuff and all that because we were not there. Like I said, I said 10 hours. I think I'm about 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that, away from where I used to be. And so we had to do stuff through, having stuff signed with UPS and everything to them. So we got that part done. And y'all, I had my hair in the little twisties, and I took all of them loose and everything. It was all wild, it looked pretty, but them close-up shots and things, and I was all up in Walgreens trying to take that FedEx package and stuff. I looked a hot mess, but it was me. It was me. So I might put them clips in here, and I might not. I think about that. But I was trying to get little stuff right, and so I was out, walking out of the store. Oh man, you talking about bad with angle? Oh, I probably need to go to photography school for that. You know what I'm saying? Or videography school or something. Cause you talking about terrible. I was terrible. I was like, I'm gonna have to work on this. I'm gonna have to work on this because I mean I caught the flow. I don't think you caught see my feet. Like, let people show their feet when they walking. I was trying to film a walk, in around in the store, in the area, it was real nice where they had it set up and everything. Then the way my hair looked, like I had literally stuck my finger in a socket. Literally, like they do in cartoons and how they, fix on TV. It was something else, y'all. It was something else. But anyway, um, like I say, I'm new to it. I ain't true to it. But I need to work on that because y'all, my angle was all the way off. I mean, it was just. So I'm really debating on putting any of that in here, any of that in the video, cause I do need to work on that. But I look like we're gonna get some storms today on this end. Yeah, we'll get some storms and stuff. So I'm not trying. I don't like being out. So far, I've been reading some of the stories and stuff. They had some real serious wrecks and stuff around here and stuff. Cause way these people driving today, I got a CDL license and I'm not trying to be in no wreck. I have nothing on my license, and I gotta change that too. But I'm like, I don't want to change it to this end to this area because this not the final destination. As far as that go, we got to kind of get back into the winter. I'm not the one. I'm sorry. The one back into the summer months, as well as um, the ability to get out and visit other little areas, cities, and stuff. Um, and then we're looking at like doctors. Um, we're looking at the doctors and the um, the company she works for, um, if if she can continue with that company, um, just the access, you know what I mean? I'm a lottery player. They shut down a location here, so it's nowhere to go in and claim if you was to win. And you know, I, there ain't no different nobody going to no casino or whatever. You know, I ain't trying to be no gambler, but I do play, and I do buy scratch tickets every now and then, stuff like that. But um, all that kind of stuff means something to me. Even when I get to a point where I don't play no more or something, still it means something to me right now. Uh, you know, so I'm looking at the things that be more convenient. Like the schools and the colleges and you know the close vicinity, uh, churches with colleges. For my grandchildren, when I get to the point of my grandchildren, I need my location to be as perfect as it could be for my family. But you could still always have an oddball in there, as I would say. You could still have one in there that's determined to be a world traveler. You know what I mean? They may be in a profession or career that they just be on the move constantly, or something. So that's their choice. And you might have some of them that's just homebody and like, I grew up here, I want to stay here, I don't go nowhere else. Don't know. Um, like I say, you might have them explorers, you know, at the same time. Um, but it has been, I mean, just seeing that blessing, the things starting to change for the better. You know what I mean? I'm so happy because, now we can move on to the next step, and we've been able to start working on moving on to the next step. We just gotta wait now, like I said, 30 days, get this situation cleared. And when that's cleared, then that gives us stability. And then we got a couple other things that we got to work on to make sure that's not on our credit. Because, even with apartments, they still be looking for stuff that's on your credit, to get a nice, decent place, and affordable at that too. Because right now it's like these people done hiked up by $300-400 that they're not worth on these apartments and stuff. It's just however the economy and however the housing and whoever set all of that guidelines and prices and stuff, they need to get for real, because a lot of these places is not worth what they charging. You should already be built with amenities. You should already have those things for us anyway. In general, as a property, you should have all those things available for your tenants anyway, and it should be at a decent price. It shouldn't be because everybody don't get those government assistance and programs and things like that to be on this stuff, and that seems to be where more of it comes in a more of an angle of you know why prices are set as high as they are, or whatever reason that the housing markets, whatever, the apartments and all that, whatever, whoever set that stuff, they need to come off of that, or they need to set a cap or something, because it's ridiculous. But like I said, we know we gotta look for something that's affordable, nice, and decent, and then from that angle, from that, then it's going into the next step. Yeah, and because like I said, it's gonna take me probably a good. I would say when the summer months come back around, like May or whatever, like May and June, then it's gonna take that whole summer. You know what I'm saying? Ducking and dodging these storms and hurricanes and stuff like that to really, get out and about. Because, one area that may not flood or never flood, it may be the new area that start flooding. You don't know, things change like that. But, just to kind of just get out and about. And, by the time we get ready to invest in, moving back out there and owning our own home and all that or whatever, by that time, areas that didn't have storms real bad or whatever. All that stuff can change. But the main thing is just kind of knowing where I feel comfortable living. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in West Texas because that's where my mom moved me to. I wasn't born in West Texas. I was born in East Texas. But I didn't know none of the family, none of my side of the family. I just knew a few of my sister and my twin brothers' family because they had the same father and I have a different father than them. So I didn't know none of them people. I didn't really know who the real father was when they said it. I had a different father than who I was told was the father. But anyway, so being in East Texas now, it's just learning the area, different cities and stuff like that, and then just listening for God to say, okay, this right here's for you. You know, I did need to eventually try to check back and speak, with somebody, make sure on a few things as far as my mother's gravesite, because I'm so far away now. And it being cared for and having a headstone and all that and everything. Everything be taken care of and, looked after for damages and stuff like that while I come so far away. It was a lot of, stuff that went on when she passed that I'm not really going to speak on, but when you see me, you see her. She was prettier than me than I am, but she's beautiful. Very long hair, she had very long hair. She could sing, things like that. She loved to sing. I do have some of her habits, like I like to do crossword puzzles and stuff like she did, Um, so, I'm no longer on that end. So, now just learning East Texas, I'm close to where they got a lot of games and things like that I used to love to go to. My kids were little. They got a lot of stuff like that around. I'm still not that close to them, but they got that and a lot of stuff to get out and get, exercise, things like that. It's hopefully I'll be moving where it's a lot more, things to do for me as far as medical, to get myself together. Cause these stairs working on me. These stairs are working on me. Man. You talking about help you get adjusted, help you get your priorities straight. Oh man, I tell you, going up and down these stairs but my knees, ooh. Yeah, man. My knees been having a time. My back. So I can tell when I breathe like be breathing real heavy and stuff. So my breathing is changing a lot. By the time I make it up here. So, but anyway, I won't be on here too long with y'all. And then on my last video, I tried to put music in everything, and as soon as I got my video loaded up, y'all, it had copyright on it, and I had did the CapCut Pro. I don't know what went on with it, but it had copyright. So I had to go take all the music. Well, y'all saw the stairs, where I was videoing around in the house as far as the stuff when it was all packed up. I had music on that and everything, and I had to take all that music out and reload it. I was so aggravated, I don't know what to do. But I was watching, I think it was Tiff Family Vibes, and she was talking about Epic Sound. So I'm gonna join Epic Sound, y'all, in the next couple of days or so. I'm trying to. What does it too is I'm trying to not have, like, you know how you have streaming stuff, or you have a debt, or you have a bill, and you not have all that either hitting all at one time to get paid, or you're not having it sporadic. You know, excuse me. Start itching in the throat for some reason. You don't have everything so sporadic that, like, every 2 3 days you got something coming out and this and, you know, and that makes your booking up. Excuse me. Me is a So I'm trying to make sure I set all my stuff kind of perfect, and I'm trying to do it right. So I'm trying to make sure that, and then it's not too much stuff, because we're all paying off a lot of stuff. Well, we can pay off. They small bills. They not nothing real big. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna join Epic Sound, and hopefully I won't have no issues or nothing like that. But I do that toward the end of the month. So by the time y'all see this video, it will be pretty much the end of November. It'll probably be even after Thanksgiving. Cause we're not doing nothing big. We're not doing no decorating, no trees, no none of that right now. Bless the Lord, because it's just gonna be more of a hindrance, more of a in the way type of thing. So we're gonna have to pass that up. Isn't that pretty? Miss Reese will be making some pretty jewelry. She made me another set. Matter of fact, let me show y'all right quick that she made me. That I had her make for me. I'm sorry, I don't say it. She did make it. Okay, no, I didn't make it. I can do it too, but I just don't have, you know, the ability to sit down and do all that right now. And I enjoy everybody else doing. I ain't got time to try to make competition with nobody. I love supporting everybody's talent, because we're all God's children. We need to stop trying to act like we're not. But those that choose to say that they not, then let it be that. You know, if you're not, you chose to not be. That's between you and God. You know, you mind your business, or mind mine. But this is a cord. Now, I don't know if she still does it or not, because I haven't been on her page like that, as far as her page that she had where she be making jewelry. So this is the card that I had of hers that she sent with this. This was her card, you know, that she sent. So I don't know if any of her information has changed, because I said it's been a little bit. And I haven't been really on YouTube like that. Ain't that pretty? Because my birthday's in December, and this is turquoise. And it's 3 bracelets. See that? And this is the 3rd one. Ain't that beautiful? I love to see people be talented. You know, you hear me? Yes, indeed. And like, go ahead on with your bad self. Excuse me. My throat starting to start tripping, y'all. I've been talking, what, about 20-30 minutes, and you get stirred up. And we're gonna have some bad weather today, so today and tomorrow. But anyway, like I said, when we get moved out of here, that we definitely need to do, because it's not about just stairs. I love that God is making me be challenged in an area that I haven't been challenged, you know, because I need that health-wise. I need it. Yeah, it hurt. So I know a lot gonna change. That mean that if we wind up getting a place that don't have stairs, you know, the 2-bedroom, then that mean I might start getting out walking. You know, of course I need to walk anyway. But over here I can't do that because we're not on the lease, you know. And I gotta report my change and all that stuff. And like I said, all that's temporary. And these people are gonna be like, well, man, where do you live? You know. Like, you know, Look, I'm just telling y'all, this is where my mail is being forwarded temporarily. So I don't have a P.O. box right now or nothing like that. And I won't have one for a while. Now, I might get one, depending on the finances. I might get a P.O. box when we get in a 2-bedroom, and then again, I may not. You know, because I had to look at that debt that I got to worry about paying. And I had a P.O. box for about 15, excuse me, maybe about 18, 19 years. Could be, I don't know. Um, Down there, and then I closed it when we had to get the car down here to her. I closed that P.O. box because I won't have a way to get out there to it, and I wasn't thinking that I would transfer the stuff to the house and just have it routed to the house or whatever. But I could have put change the address in and had it just routed to me, even though it is still been the address people would have had to go to the P.O. box. Um, but I was like, I really not worried about nobody sending me nothing like wanting to worry about that or whatever. So, um, anyway, um, it's still early, but um, I need to get out and start doing a lot of walking, you know, and better go to the doctor, like I said, and um, start getting that taken care of, you know, to see what they can suggest. Because I pretty much had maxed my physical therapy out. It was like they already knew I was at a point that it's just you're just gonna have to learn how to eat different, eat better. You know, if there's a better, eat different, and try to lose weight because that's gonna help your back issue. You know, but then of course being a woman, other issues that I start going to the doctor to check on me and all that. So with the natural stuff, that's starting to show that it's working and doing a lot better. But I had a sugar craving. And man, my baby bought me some Church's chicken on this end, y'all. And they had some sweet tea. Oh my God. That tea was so good, you could taste the tea, and it was sweet. And then there's the second one that was good, but it seemed like it was more sugar water to me. It was like it didn't have as much tea flavor, and I don't like when you can't taste the tea. Um, but it was okay. It was good. It was okay. But that first jug was like, oh my Lord, whoever made that, they put their knuckles in it. You hear me? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some tea down there right now. So my sugar craving will pick up, and when my sugar craving pick up, that's when I get in trouble, and she pops up or she gets out of control, and act like she don't want to go sit her ass down somewhere. Like I said, pray for me. And you know, it's like no, you got to stop. You got to go on somewhere. So I have to be real careful with the sugar because that triggers it. You know, I noticed that stress triggers it, sugar triggers it. Um, so I need to talk to the doctor about that. Okay, now let's get this straight. And then that NAD that I saw Peyton talking about on TikTok, we're going on her page. I believe, I don't know if she had a link for that or not. I think she did. Try to follow the link through TikTok for that. The magnesium spray, because right now they got a bottle of magnesium concentrate, and I don't have it up here with me. So I've been using it on my pain areas that I need, and stuff. And it's concentrate. I mean, it's thick, but it is helping. So, and then there was another TikTok video I saw about some pills that they were talking about. If I can, I remember I insert that video on TikTok where it was talking about, the lady was talking about Dr. Sabi saying whatever type of pills that it was. It's not pills, but it was a herb that he was talking about. So I'm gonna try the herb and the NAD definitely because I'm in my 50s. You know, I'm definitely beyond the age of creating whatever that is. B vitamin deficiency because that has a lot to do with she. Um, and then I'm iron deficient, so I've always been anemic. Um, so yeah, it's a lot I gotta work on, you know. And I'm just praying now. I'm asking God that whomever He gonna put in my life as a physician or a nurse prac or whatever, that they um, remember that oath to do no harm, the Hippocrates oath to do no harm, and don't be just suggesting a bunch of stuff because no coverage, no insurance coverages and stuff like that, or whatever. You know, and I really wanted to get a holistic doctor. You know, I've never had one of those that is not quick to, you know, because back in the day when I was going down, y'all, I was in so much pain and stuff, and you know, they had me on Flexeril. What was it? Flexeril. It was another name. It was Tylenol, codeine. Um, it was a lot of different stuff, and it was like addicting, you know, to a point that when I would try to not take the Tylenol with codeine or whatever, I get them real bad headaches. It didn't matter how, because I was a water drinker. I've always been a big water drinker, and it didn't matter. And it's just like I was just my stomach was getting heavier and heavier and heavier, you know. And then I was getting where I couldn't stand up on my feet to walk far enough, because I didn't really had a problem with losing weight. It's just stand up on my feet long enough to walk, to exercise. You know what I mean? So that's the part I got to work on and deal with. So I'm just praying that God bless me to get a good doctor, you know. And I'm kind of caught on should it be a male or female, because, you know, I love the fact that as far as a female, you know, because she's a female, she's supposed to, you know, she understand the female body. But at the same time, physically, it irritates me, you know. That might just be a mental thing, I don't know. You know, and I like the fact that of a man doctor, because physically it doesn't irritate me, but at the same time you're not a woman, you know, but yeah, you understand the, you know, the anatomy of a woman. Uh, so y'all pray for me on that part, you know. So, and I've had both, you know, um, good doctors. I've had male and female, so that ain't no problem, you know. Uh, there's just a I don't run to the issue of them taking my coverage and, you know, not feeling like you just a number and they just in here throwing out something to get paid for a prescription. I don't have time for that, you know. You know, I'm glad you're making your paper, but I don't need you making it out for me and not caring about what you doing for my body, for me as a human being. You know, because I'm just walking in that door amongst the thousands that come in that door. You know what I'm saying? Um, so anyway, yeah, I'm about to get up off of here and let y'all go. And I just felt like talking today, you know, and everything. And it was like, you need to update. But like I said, hopefully I'll be able to get this video out. Um, but it probably won't come out until after Thanksgiving. So I might have clips and stuff in there. We're not doing no no real cooking, because my baby boy, all three of my kids and myself was in a home that had lead poisoning in it. And like I said, I didn't get compensated for it or nothing. It hurt when I had two nurses stand up at the doctor's office and they started saying how it couldn't be them. If it was them, they would have got paid and they'd have got a house and they'd have got this, that, and whatever, you know, which clearly reminded me of me, my tone. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be nothing they gonna be trying to offer to you. They gonna know how to throw them on Medicaid and disability until he turned 18, and they did just that and snatched him off as soon as he turned 18 before he could even transition into anything adult-wise. You know, make sure that, you know, and I really feel like they kind of misdiagnosed him to a point when it comes to more along close to the line. I won't say ADD or whatever them is and autism, but he definitely had some things that, you know, like he's a very picky eater, you know. He's more like chicken nuggets, stuff like that, like sauces and stuff like that, ketchups and mustards and mayonnaise he don't eat. You know, hamburgers and stuff like that he don't eat. Um, hot dogs, depend, not all. Sandwich meat kind of picky, like more like bologna and salami, but more bologna, something like that or whatever. Not much. Um, he he has a unique way of learning, quick learn, but a unique way of learning, and in certain things over other things. But he's grown now, God got us through it. That's what I can say. He got us through it. He didn't. We bought, me and my children. We basically bought and paid for his lunch. He went on no free lunches and nothing like that to school on the state or nothing. We took care of him, and he did get income, like I said, until he turned 18. Um, so um, we still gotta look at making sure we can find a doctor for him as well. Get him going, and then before he could be a part of any of the programs. Of course, COVID shut down a lot of that because he graduated in 2019. He should have graduated in 2018. And when he first started school in a little program that they had, they held him a year when they really weren't necessarily supposed to do that because he wasn't in the actual school system, like pre-K, kindergarten, whatever, and all that, or whatever it was that he was in, PPD, it was some little program they had. So, anyway, it's a lot that I gotta, work on with him as well, not just myself. Try to see if he can handle getting licensed, different things like that or whatever. So I got a lot on my plate. Um, it's not just about me getting myself together. I got to get him together. I got the other two licenses. Um, Now I got to work on getting him licensed and seeing how he can handle things. And you know, God has made a way for us to take care of him to take care of us and everything. So get him introduced to a lot of stuff, and us both being new on this end of the world. That's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be fun, adventure, that we're gonna be able to do. So I gotta get ready to see what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get out here in these streets and go visit a church, or I'm gonna get some breakfast and sit and watch. Either way, God got the power. The other day I was listening to Pandora, and I went to bed just laying there listening to Pandora, contemporary gospel. And I enjoyed it, because I had to have a moment to praise him, and thank him for all that I have been through and what he had brought me from, and where he's continuing to take me to, the higher heights, you know. Um, as they say, better days are coming. Better things are coming, you know. So, just got to remember to praise him each and every day and um, be thankful for everything that he has blessed us. I need to go get ready to go change clothes. Well, first I need to find out what, um, you know, right now I'm not into all that styling and profiling like I used to be. I used to be a heels person. I know I feel like when I went to working in the nursing homes at 15 and stuff, and I went into flat shoes because, wearing the nursing shoes, and I stopped wearing heels because I was a heels person. I believed in dressing up, looking cute and all that. I liked all of that, I loved it really. And especially go to church and you can put on your little cute outfits and, dress nice and pretty, and that really was on my mind for that. And God would let me know, you're not going to church to be pretty, you're going to church to hear about me, learn some things, about the kind of world that you're growing up in, and, remember to call on me when you start going through things. But I used to wear all kind of heels and stuff like that, y'all. Um, and I think my arch failed, so I'm gonna have to really look for shoes that have a good arch in them. And I think that'll probably help me with my back and stuff too, because right now I can't put no heels on. My feet don't even look like no heels. And then really I don't have no clothes because we wouldn't even get to bring much of anything. So I'm gonna have to go give me fuel. And I might, video it whenever I get a chance to get out. I know they have a Marshalls here. I've never been to a Marshalls. Um, it's a lot of stores they have here that we didn't have on that end, or I've never been in. Even if we had it, I wasn't able to go in it. So I do need to do some clothes shopping and stuff like that. Even if I do be working from home, I want to look nice. I want to be comfortable. So, and that I'm ready to do too. I'm ready. I've been having to keep a check on this. Here, this is my right here. So I've been having to be careful because I can't put headsets on yet because of the damage that when I work with that other company. Now this ear don't do it as bad, my left ear, but my right ear, that thing get to going and it'll just start stinging and burning out of nowhere. It still does it. And then I get start getting headaches again. And my blurred vision is not as bad. So like I said, I do need to get in the doctor's office. So we got to hurry up and start making some changes around here. Because the longer I wait, that's not good at all. But right now, we don't have a choice because the lady did change her mind. We didn't even feel like going with that lady about nothing. It was like, you the manager and we can't argue with you. So we're going to leave that alone. And pray about and put in God's hand. Like I said, he didn't help us take care of the situation that need to be taken care of. We just gotta wait to 30 days. Even hopefully it'll happen before 30 days. And then we can go out and start looking for other places. We can put in an application, in other words, and then we can schedule to go and look at them when we kind of have a day where she's off or whatever. We can go out and look at them, maybe on the weekend or something like that. We just have to be careful coming out of here and stuff, coming in and out or whatever. But um, hopefully that'll happen pretty quick, because I've learned that even though they have reviews, there's somebody that started kind of lying and manipulating on the reviews, unfortunately. Because then you going, the reviews are saying something is all good, then you gonna find out no it ain't. So that mean a company person, somebody themselves put a review, and that on what necessarily how to say wasn't unethical, to do. Be honest and tell the truth. Saying fix y'all stuff. As much as y'all charging, y'all fix y'all stuff. You know, do get y'all pest control. You know, in order. Cause I'm definitely a pest control person. Trust and believe, and that's before I got a house. Uh-huh. You ain't gonna live long around me. I ain't. I'm just going because I'm saying I'm gonna be at peace with I'm gonna be at peace. I'm gonna be at peace wherever I lay my head at. You trust and believe, and I know some people that back in the day tried to manipulate me and my family, tried to torment us, being in a place that was just filthy. They just had all kinds of stuff. Cats, rats, roaches, you name it. But by the grace of God, he started putting a little change in my pocket and little coins, and we start buying our own stuff. You ain't gonna be there long. Little bugs better go find a little bug city somewhere else, cause you ain't gonna be there long with me. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna have my peace. And so anyway, uh, people paying too much, people paying too much for people to just be um, pocketing, you know. But anyway, so like I said, people getting on there and they be saying one thing, it be something else when you get there and discover that it be something else. So anyway, um, because I'm the one that do all the looking at the reviews and stuff like that, and then we go out and decide, you know, and then whichever one we get accepted in, and then we have to look at having to pack up her stuff in here. And we didn't bring them but some backpacks. We had 4 bags. What was it? We had 2 backpacks, a bag that had a bunch of stuff in it. It was a bag that my mom had when I went to the hospital in Lubbock to see her during COVID. That was a horrible time, because people was crying, upset all over the place because there was only one person go up to a room at a time. Um, And all she had in that room was that gray bag that she would take to her to dialysis and stuff. And they had removed all her personal stuff, her purse, everything. Cause I'm the youngest of 4 kids, but I was on there as her um, estate, over her estate. And it was a lot of manipulation. It was a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, um, so I brought that bag with me, and by accident, because I was looking for another bag, and I couldn't find the backpacks that we had. I had already packed up stuff. I mean, when God let me know, no, I want you to come on out of here and get out the way. I got something else. I got to get you where you need to be in life. And I ran across that bag, and I just dumped everything out of it, and I took the bag, and then I realized that was my mama's bag, So I had that bag with me, and then I had like a backpack purse that I had. So we didn't really bring a lot. And two, we was looking at catching a plane. I had never caught a plane. Neither one of us, me or my son. So my daughter was trying to give us all of the ins and outs with the airplane and this and that, whatever. And then they changed the price. As the closer you get to the date, of course, the price changed. I'm like, oh. And then my son was like, kid, y'all can come on a bus, And I had that thought of a bus, but I didn't. All of a sudden, it just disappeared, And I'm like, okay. So he blessed us with the money to be able to catch the bus. And by that time, I had already when I put stuff in the storage, I was already putting my stuff in the storage that Monday on the 7th, and I put my stuff in that storage that Monday, and then that Tuesday we was on that bus. I even gave away my 2 plants that I had, because usually when a person passed away, you got people they giving you all kinds of stuff, but I didn't get nothing, and none of that, and that was fine with me. So I went and bought my own plants to remind me of my mother, just something. And then I wound up having to give those 2 plants. They were ivy plants, but I had split one ivy plant and made it into, no, that was 2 separate. I'll take that back. The ivy plant I did actually start out with, that one wound up dying because that house, like I said, that hot and that cold, it killed it out. And then I ordered 2 other ivy plants, and they were starting to grow. They still weren't real big, but they were starting to grow. And I gave them to the lady that was an Uber driver, not Uber, but Lyft. She was a Lyft driver. And because I wanted to put them in the storage, because I, wasn't thinking that on the bus, and I didn't have nothing in no way to package them right anyway to bring them with me. So I had to start all over with my plants and stuff. So y'all see me when I get on that journey. I had to start all over with my plants and everything all over again. But I've been watching different YouTubers and stuff, and the plants they have in their home, and the way, buying them and taking care of them and stuff. I'm watching them for a while. So when I get back to where I can, probably this apartment, I'll probably start back up on my little plant thing, because I think at this point I can always be able to take them with me, wherever I go. And to my, forever life and home and situation, when I finally get to that forever part, they'll be able to go with me even there, and continue to grow or whatever. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all, because it's getting time for me to get out of here. They supposed to let me know what we're gonna do, because it's not their church home either. Just something we was told. We might go to them. Like I said, we'll figure that part out. Because I really don't feel like getting out nowhere, because, we don't want to run into no issue. So, like I said, I'm probably just going to sit here and look pretty, listen to the word, and, then give me some lunch order, get us some lunch ordered or something. Because y'all, boy, they've been getting potatoes. The loaded potatoes. Now, I'm not a big fish eater. It's certain things like tuna and salmon, catfish. Now, I eat those. But some fillet fish, I might. But like crabs and boiled shrimp, not fried shrimp, I eat. But that boiled or baked, whatever they do that, saute, whatever, I don't like. It's something about the texture that I don't like. Um, I don't know. But I eat it fried. So I picked the shrimp off and give it to her. But other than that, I eat everything else. And then she been giving me some kind of bowls, rice bowls with lamb and things like that. Some lettuce and stuff. You talking about delicious. Y'all up over taking pictures and stuff. So I can show y'all how good God has been blessing me to eat. You know what I mean? And y'all, I be so hungry. I don't know. I be turning that food so fast, and by the time I took my 15th bite out, then I realized, you supposed to be taking a video of this, a picture of this, and so you see what you eating, girl. You know, mm-mm. Like I said, by the time I realized my head registered, I didn't toe into it. But anyway, uh, I wish y'all blessings. Um, and I don't know when y'all gonna see this video. Like I said, it's pretty much gonna be after Thanksgiving by the time y'all see this video, because today is like Sunday, the week before Thanksgiving, I do believe. Yeah. So it's the week. It's a few days before Thanksgiving, in other words, because today is the 17th. It's 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Yeah. So anyway, y'all remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm new to me actually being on the channel. Um, where I was just doing the positive affirmations and um, writing down what I would hear God tell me stuff, and I would just, faces. So I do have some faces videos, and it just be whatever God was telling me to say, I wrote it down, and then I would say it. And then, I don't know, I just got told, won't you go on there? And so we can start doing more different stuff, you know, and everything. So y'all remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm learning how to try to do some other stuff with the videos. Like I said, joining that Epic Sound, what it was called, she was saying, I forgot the name that fast. Um, I'll be put music in and stuff like that or what have you. Um, and everything. And hopefully I won't have to be going through all that loading it up and taking forever to get it to load up. And then all of a sudden you hit with copyright and you done paid for something now. This is ridiculous. But anyway, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day and a blessed and wonderful rest of the year into the new year. So of course I will do my best to try to be here to do a video sometime in December. Like I said, my birthday's December, like 3 days before Christmas, December 22nd. Um, So, then we'll be going into the new year, 2025. So, I pray that each and every one of you have a blessed and safe and prosperous life. Continue to be blessed and be prosperous and hear God and know God and move as He tell you to move safely and be careful. And everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying, we already know that. But it's just a reminder. The reason God's saying, let them know that I'm here. Let them know that I'm watching. I'm seeing everything. And I'm not a dead God. I'm a living God, true God. And He'll make our way straight. Just remember to ask Him about making my way straight. Make my crooked way straight. He will. May seem like He not paying attention to you or He not hearing you, but He is. And I don't know who that's for, but He is. Because you looking at somebody that come from wondering how was it that somebody else going through the exact same thing, seem to can get on here and say how they came from this, they came from that, this was happening, that was happening, and the door was open for this financially, when this, whatever. And it was like I went through those very same things. I tried those very same things that I did, not knowing nothing about them, not knowing what they were going through, but hearing them now, knowing that they did the exact same thing, and financially it was like, you know. But yet he still was moving me. He still was changing things. Pieces were still being moved, but it was so hard. It was so hard, and to um, not get that financial break or breakthrough, you know, until now, you know. And when I said it was not a whole lot, but it was enough you can do something with if you use your head. You know what I'm saying? You trust God and you use your head, you know. You can change that. And that's what I'm doing my best to do. Is change that because I don't have time for broke. I mean, broke can't be friend. You know, broke trying to be my friend, but I told broke to get on away from me and leave me alone because I don't have time for it. But anyway, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And thank y'all for watching.